Hey guys, it's Believe Gaga, and I don't know, this video is kind of somewhat inspired by Trisha Paytas' Meeting Britney Spears video. I mean, I had planned on doing this video when it happened and stuff, and I don't know, you can probably go back to like my Instagram and like you can see like the day of, I think there's only like 3 or 4 pictures. And it's kind of funny that I'm wearing this Lana Del Rey shirt because, I mean, obviously, if you've seen my Dear Lana Del Rey video and the canceled Dallas show, you'll know how I still feel about that Lana Del Rey. So I'm still sad about driving all the way to Dallas and then Lana Del Rey canceling on us, and we only saw Courtney Love. It's like Courtney Love concert with Lana Del Rey shirts. I'm never gonna get over that, and one day when I meet Lana, I'm gonna be like, Dallas. But this video is basically my experience meeting Austin Mahone. I met him once. I would have met him the second time, but if you have followed me on Instagram during the school year, you would have known that that was just that did not work out. But it was like the store's fault, like because the store lied to us. But let me get into the first one. So the first meet and greet he had at Walmart when his album The Secret came out, or his EP if you want to be technical, but I always call the things albums. So it was when his album like The Secret came out and stuff, and I can't find the poster because they gave us a poster and it was like dated and stuff, and it's like go here to find your pictures and stuff, and I can't find that poster, and I feel really upset because I'm just like, that was the poster that they gave you, you know, like you only got it if you had the wristband, and I wanted the wristband, but you can never keep those things, those people. But like I said, it was like when his album The Secret came out. There it is. So if you haven't gotten that on iTunes or any of his songs, go get them, obviously. And then, I don't know, like, well, there's even a poster inside this, but, like, the poster they gave us, oh, the CD fell out. The poster they gave us was basically, like, the official, like, The Secret poster, and it had the website to go get your pictures. And basically, like, it's like a commemorative poster, like, for the meet and greet, like I just keep rambling on about. But I went with my friends Gigi, Vanessa, and I think her cousin Leslie. And we went because, like, I'm the one who's all, like, celebrity and stuff. And he's from here in San Antonio, and I live in San Antonio. So I was really excited to go meet him and stuff. And I was just like, I don't know, like, it's kind of inspiring in the sense of, like, he's from here, I'm from here, but, like, he just did YouTube. And he kind of became, like, I guess, like, the second Justin Bieber in a way. And I don't know, I just found that inspiring because I'm like, wow, hometown. And I even have another friend who's going to LA, I think today or tomorrow. And he's following his dreams. And I don't know, it's kind of like, it's inspiring to see, like, people that you know through other people or stuff like that, like, actually have their dreams come true. And it's just, I don't know, like, it makes me excited, and I always, like, get, like, excited talking about it. Like, I just get so smiley and kind of like emotional because I'm like, wow, I'm like, to see that happen to like friends and stuff, or people that you know through other people, or like people that you went to school with and stuff, like it's just, it's infectious, like to see them like succeed at their dream and stuff, like it's just really exciting to see that. And that's basically why I went to go meet him. And it's like, I don't know, like besides him being like an idol of mine, like I was just like hometown hero, you know. And like I even tell him, like I tell all my celebrities, like I even tell Taylor Ann Hasselhoff and everyone, because I really do love music, and I feel like people like just think like music, but I'm like, I really do love music. Like literally, if I had the voice, like they said, I would be putting out songs for everyone, like they said, and like I'd be just trying to be an inspiration as they are to me, you know. And like I'd hear his songs on the radio and stuff and everything like that, and I was just like, who is Austin Mahone, you know? Because like when I had first moved, I didn't really know him, and I was like barely starting elementary school when I had first moved here and stuff. And I was just like, okay, I'm just like, well, I was like, I'll look into him and stuff. And like I did not know what YouTube was till like I think 8th grade or something like that almost. So it was kind of like I was new to the world, you know? And I was like, okay, it's at Walmart, it's this day. I'm like, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. And then we went and we were waiting, and I got sunburned so bad and stuff. And then we tried to like stalk him again. Also, we were in Walmart like trying to find him because like he came out through Walmart, so he has to go back in, like go through the back and stuff. And I was just like, oh my god, Austin Mahone and stuff. And then like, okay, so like we're waiting outside in like the side parking lot of Walmart, and you were there at like 5, 6, 7 in the morning or something like that because they didn't start till I think noon, but he was late, and that part was we were just like, oh my god, because here in Texas, if you hear Graveyard Girl, you know how hot it can be. It was like 100 and something that day, like probably like 107 I think, and it was so hot, and it was like barely in the morning, and then like as it got to noon, like where the sun's like at the highest and stuff, it was like 110 or something, and it was just we were burning up. Jesse J, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm like, it's so hot and stuff. And it's funny because like I had like the tan of the wristband, and it said The Secret, Austin Mahone and stuff. And we were just waiting there in line and stuff, and then I was just like, oh my god, it's so exciting. And we were like playing his music in the line and stuff. We were just like, everybody was like so pumped to see him. And it's fun to see like different people of all ages. Like of course the majority was like teenagers and stuff. But then there's like people with their moms who the moms like really want to meet him also, and like some dads were kind of like but then they saw like how excited their daughters got, and I guess like it just spreads, like they were excited to see him also. And his mom was there. I think his grandma was there. I'm not sure, but I know like some of his family members were there. Michelle Mahone is his mom, and I forgot the grandma's name. And I don't think his grandfather was there that day. I don't think he was. And they were like also vlogging for his YouTube. I think his YouTube is like Austin Mahone. I think it's self-titled. So I'll try to link that if I can. And I don't know, like we were just waiting in line and stuff, and I think she was like, oh, this is for YouTube and stuff, and I was like, ah! I don't know, like I never found the video to see if I was in there. But I don't know, like even just talking about it right now just makes me so excited. So it was supposed to start at noon, like I said, and I don't think the meet and greet started till like 2 or 3, maybe 4, because I think he was flying in from LA, and I don't know if he woke up late or something, because I don't remember if he tweeted that day or something, but I know people are like, oh my god, like he's barely leaving and it's 12 and stuff. I'm just like, that's like a 2-hour flight. And then I was like, to get to the airport and then like to get ready and stuff, you know, and I was just like, oh, that's gonna take a while. And I was just like, Austin Mahone, I'm like, come on, it's hot out here, girl. And then people, like it started, he came out and people started cheering and everything, and that's when I got really excited. And it was just, I don't know, like I don't know, it's just fun. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like it's gonna happen. And then like the line starts going, but then of course like the police officers that are there and stuff, they like give you the rules. Or like, okay, like nobody rush up to him, like you will be arrested, and like you can't take a picture with him, like, you know, with your phone and stuff. And I was like, oh, damn it. Because like I wanted like a selfie with Austin Mahone, you know, even my friend Gigi was like, I wanted a selfie and stuff. And then they're like, so like that and that and that, like they give you rules and everything, and then like people are going, and then like if you have like your bag with you, because I had like my Taylor Swift bag like with bottled water and stuff, because I was like, I knew we were gonna be outside for a while, and I was wearing a jacket that day, and I was like, I did not think this through. And I still have the shirt that I met him in, and it has like a hole, and I just want to keep it because I'm like, that's the shirt I met Austin Mahone in, and I'm still trying to find that shirt. So when I show you the shirt in the picture, if anybody knows, if you can find it, tell me where, because I really want another one, just, you know, because, yeah. And, I went up and I had my bag, and then, like, I was gonna give it to, like, one person, because, like, they say, okay, give it to that person, so they hold it, so, like, after you take your picture, you leave, and, like, they'll have it for you. So I gave it to this one guy who, like, I just assumed was the person. He's like, no, it was like, give it over there. And I was just like, I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, there's police, there's noise, people are screaming. And then I just, like, give it to, like, I guess his bodyguard or something. I really didn't know. Because I think Dave Brightus was his bodyguard, and now I don't know if it's someone else. But I was just like, ugh. So I was just, like, handing it off to people. Like, I did not know what to do, honestly. And then when you were there at Walmart, like, they had, like, his album, like, everywhere. So, like, I thought, I was like, oh, maybe, like, if you buy it, he can sign it for you. But unfortunately, he didn't. And I even brought, like, posters and calendars. Because when I was in journalism last year, or, I mean, freshman year, I think, or newspaper sophomore year, I know they sent our newspaper team, because I was like the pop culture person. I wanted to write articles and stuff about pop culture, and I never did. Oh, my teacher. And they sent us, I think it was, what was the song? I want to say it was Say You're Just a Friend. I believe, like, the sample disc that they send out to radio stations, like the title track or like the single CD. And it had some posters in there and stuff and calendars. And they even sold that at Claire's, and it's like, oh, if you bought like I think the single you got the poster and stuff. They're like for your locker, but we got it for free. I don't know. And then she's like, does anybody want this Austin Mahone thing? And I was like, me? I was like, I want it. And stuff. And then I still have those. I'm pretty sure they're either here in my closet with my other posters or they're there at my Katy Perry posters or something. And I remember like taking those like, oh, maybe he can sign it all, you know, like blah, blah, blah and stuff. And then right when I was walking up to him, I was wearing these sunglasses and then I didn't take them off. It's so funny, you know, like it's hilarious. And let me see if I can find my yearbook. It's funny because I was just like, oh, I didn't take off my sunglasses, you know. I was like, I don't know, like, am I looking pretentious or something? And he was just like, oh, hey, like, nice sunglasses and stuff. And I don't know, that made me like really, really happy because I was just like, oh, he likes my sunglasses. And if you don't know, these are obviously the Lady Gaga for Versace sunglasses, and I want to be Lady Gaga so bad. And that's another story. And I remember just walking up to him, and I was just like, I was excited. I was like, Austin! And then he was kind of like, Pedro, you know? And I was just like, wait, how does he know my name? But then I was like, well, we know people, so like, I don't know, we had like, I guess, mutual friends or something like that. I don't know how that works. And then, but he was just like, oh, he's like, I like your glasses and stuff. And I was like, I died. Because I don't know, I'm excited to meet like celebrities and stuff. And I say like celebrities because like, it can be Lady Gaga, it can be like a George Clooney, it can be a YouTuber like Graveyard Girl or Trisha Paytas, or just a socialite. Like, I'm just so genuinely excited to meet like celebrities or just anyone really. And I feel like that's like a big misconception that people have in the sense that I'm not. And even like, it can be any, but like if you're music oriented, like I just love music and I like invest myself into like their albums and stuff because I know like how hard the entertainment industry is and stuff. I don't know, like when he just said that and stuff, like I was just so excited when he said that. I was just like, oh, I was like, I died when he said that. And then they take your picture and stuff. It was professionally taken, so I mean that was a good thing, you know, because it was like kind of a legit meet and greet, but it's not because like they had like a backdrop and a tent, and it's like in the parking lot at Walmart. I don't know, but I liked it. I mean, I had no complaints about it except that it was hot, you know. But then this is the picture that I took with him, and I framed it myself. But this is the picture of me and Austin Mahone, so hopefully y'all can see that. And then, like, you can see, like, his album is here, The Secret, and it was, like, Austin Mahone and Walmart and stuff. And look how excited I am to meet him. Like, oh my god. And look at my chin, though, like, double chin. And, like, if you look at his eyes, I always think, like, he was excited to meet me. And I remember I was like, can I have a hug? And then, I kind of, like, hugged him, because even my arm is around him, and he didn't even find that creepy. And he put his arm around me, and other people, he was kind of just, like... But, like, they're female fans and stuff, so obviously, but they're, like, tiny, you know, they're, like, 6, 7 years old and stuff. And then, like, his teenager ones, you're, like... And he's kind of like... But, like, I don't know, I felt like he was genuinely interested in meeting me, and I don't know if it's like because of like the mutualism or whatever, but I don't know. I was excited when this happened, and I don't even talking about it right now just makes me really happy. And I still have this shirt, so if you can find this shirt anywhere, you guys, I'm like so fat in it. And then that was my Madonna for Swarovski necklace as well, so I just went all Madonna and Gaga for him and stuff. And I was so excited when I met him. This picture, I'm like, it even hangs. Like, even if you see my videos where I'm sitting, like, usually in front of, like, my mirror and stuff, or I do, like, my older videos, like, you would see it hanging on my wall and stuff. And it was, I don't know. And I thought it was iconic because I was like, I got into, oh, shoot, something fell. I got into my school yearbook with it and stuff. And then I, like, if people from school watch this, they should comment down below because I ran around signing the yearbook with, like, my signature instead of, like, Austin Mahone's, you know, so I was just like, I'm the celebrity in here. But I don't know, I was really excited when I met Austin Mahone, like I said, like, I'll never forget that day, and, like, how he was like, oh, I like your sunglasses and stuff, and, like, the hug and stuff, like, I don't know, I don't know, it made me happy that day. I was really happy, and I was very, like, I don't know, pleased, I guess, but that's, like, all I could say about meeting Austin Mahone the first time. And the second time, I was just really upset and torn because, now we can take all these. I was really upset and torn because it was at Sam's, and I think it was, like, right after school, and again, I went with my friend Gigi. And Gigi and I and my friend Carla, who I did my Kesha Ring review. If you haven't watched that, when Lady Gaga came to town for the art rave, we went to downtown because supposedly she was going to be meeting fans outside like she usually does. But I don't know. I feel like in San Antonio, there's not a lot of like meet and greets. You know, like I feel like we're too crazy for them. And we were like outside that hotel and stuff, and we didn't get to meet her. Like she never showed or something, you know. And so I went with Gigi, and it was right after school. Her mom took us, and there was a line outside at Sam's. So we went inside because you had to buy his book, Just How It Happened. And we went in and we're like, oh hey, like we're here for the Awesome Mahone. They're like, oh it's sold out, you know. And I was like, oh are you sure y'all don't have like any leftover books? Which they had a lot left over. And they were like, oh no, like everything's sold out and blah blah blah, like it's sold out. So I was like, maybe we can just see him and stuff. And I still have the pictures on my phone. Maybe I can put them at the end of this video and stuff. And maybe I'll like put in my screenshots that I sent Michelle Mahone because when it was happening, it's I'm assuming it's like similar as Costco, like the layout of the store because it's like warehouse looking. So they had like these two aisles and they just like cleared it and they put like another backdrop and stuff. And again, it was professionally taken and you get like a thing and they would all the books are hand signed by him and it's basically like a book signing, I guess, book meet and greet. And we were basically seeing him like set up in front of us and everything and he was basically like I'm standing here and he's like at the door of my room and like we were watching him like set up and stuff and he probably assumed that we were gonna meet him because you know we were like oh my god, excuse me, I burped, and we were like oh my god Austin Mahone again. And then his mom was there while it was happening because the meeting rate started happening and stuff and like I guess he just assumed like we'd go back in line to like meet him and he'd see us again. And uh I kept like screaming his mom's name. I was like, Michelle, Michelle, and oh my god, Michelle. Like she like when someone screams at you, I'm pretty sure you know which direction to look. So I'm like straight on, like kind of looking at her. I'm like Michelle, Michelle, but like she kept looking over there to the crowd and she was like waving and stuff, and then she moved because I guess she didn't want to get yelled at, and then like she comes back, I'm like Michelle, like louder and louder, and I can tell the people around me are getting annoyed, and then she kept looking that way. I'm like Michelle, I was like oh my god, I am right here in front of you basically, and then um what else? When we had run into people who also were told the books were sold out, and then we saw them meeting him, taking a picture, and we were like, what? And then they're like, oh, they still had books left over. And I was like, oh my god. And Gigi and I were so annoyed, and it was just so upsetting. Because I was like, we went like right after school. We had been waiting. We had like, I don't know. Like, obviously, they're like, these are first world problems, but you know. And I don't know, like, the fact that we were lied to by Sam's was just beyond me, and I was just like, oh my god, because like they literally told us that everything was sold out, nothing. And we're like, oh no, people have already come up to us and stuff. And then the fact that these two people bought books and they got to meet him, I was just like, oh my god, like not being petty or anything, but the fact that they lied to us like directly in our face, and we asked several workers and a manager. The fact that that happened was just like kind of just really upsetting and in a way heartbreaking because it's like for me, like I'm so invested in them and everything, like celebrities and stuff, and I like love him. I love his music and everything, and like I really love the book and stuff. And I was even gonna do a book review when I had bought this. I don't know if I had ever shown it in a video before, and I'm pretty sure I did. And I was just like, oh my god, like really. And that's when I started like typing, like, you know how you take screenshots of a message and you send screenshots. So I was just like, we were lied to and stuff. We were waiting in line and blah, blah, blah. We were told they didn't have anything. And I kept sending those screenshots to him the night of. And I kept sending them to him, his mom, and his grandfather on Twitter. And his mom followed me, which was nice. And maybe she read the messages, maybe she didn't. Obviously, she couldn't do anything because it was already, like, over. And it was, like, I think it was, like, 10 at night or whatever. Like, it was already over for a while, you know? And Sam's closes at, like, 8 or 8:30, so it had been a while. And they were already, like, long gone, like they said. And then there's only one manager. I forgot her name. And we went up to her and we asked her, like, hey, like, we were lied to and stuff. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, like, he's already gone. I was like, I know he's gone. But I was like, is there just, like, a signed book or something, you know? Like, just, I was like, I want the book, like, first off. Like, meeting him is extra, you know? Like, they say, like, it's kind of like when you buy an album, you don't expect to meet a celebrity unless, like, it's, like, the album signing. But I was like, look, I really just wanted the book. I was like, meeting him was extra. That's why, like, you go to those meet and greets because, like, you really want the book. And, like, meeting them is, like, I guess, like, the incentive to buy the book. But for me, it was just, like, an extra. I was like, I really want the book. I want to read the book. Like, I have so many, like, celebrity books here. It's, like, Whitney Houston's and Jenny Rivera's and Shane Dawson's and Demi's and Joan and Kim's. And, like, I just buy the books. But I'm like, but if you can meet them and stuff, I'm like, that's fabulous. You know, like, it's something extra for, like, I guess, giving them money, like they say. But I mean, I was just like, is there just like a book or something like I can buy, you know, like at least to like, I guess, just have the book. And if it's like signed, you know, like it's something extra. And fortunately she did say yes, and she gave me 2 books, and I paid the regular price for it. And I was just like, I'm like, it's not about money or anything. I was like, I just really wanted the book, you know. I'm like, am I upset that I didn't meet him and like I was lied to and stuff? I'm like, of course. But I was like, I just came here for the book, like they said, and stuff. So I was just like, okay. And then she sold me the book. So fortunately, I did get 2, and this one ripped. So I was like, why? So I did get 2 of his books, and they are signed by him because obviously it was like a book signing and stuff. So there are those, and it's Just How It Happened, his official story. So if you haven't bought that book, and if you're a fan, I suggest you go buy it because it is a fun book. And I read it a long time ago, because, like, sometimes when I'm up late at night, I just like reading about their stories and stuff and everything. And I don't know, like, I follow him on, like, all social media, basically. And I don't know, I don't know. Celebrities and stuff are just always... It's interesting to see their stories and stuff, so... Like I said, 2 books and stuff, but... I'm always going to be happy that I met him, and I have nothing but positivity for him. Because, I don't know, like, that day was just so special and stuff, and it makes me happy. So, I don't know, Austin Mahone, if you ever see this, like, I tweeted you, and, like, I tweet every artist that I meet or hear or love. If no one will buy your album, I will be the only person buying your album. I'm, like, in the world, in the city, in the nation. Like, I don't care what it is, but I love music so much that I hope you continue to make music and you have nothing but success and happiness and blessings. So, I don't know, Austin Mahone. I'm just happy that I met you and stuff, so just stay safe, Austin Mahone, because the entertainment industry is very cray-cray. But yeah, that was my experiences with Austin Mahone and then my experience meeting Austin Mahone. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it and maybe tweet it to him and stuff, because I don't know, it makes me happy and it kind of makes me want to cry from happiness, because I don't know, I was just really excited when I met him and stuff, and then he was like, I like your sunglasses and stuff, and I got a hug and stuff. Like, I don't know, to me, every time I look at this picture, like, I look at his eyes and stuff, and I was like, I felt like he was just really excited to meet me, you know? Like, just look at that smile. I was like, besides my chubby smile, look at him, like, he looks really excited to have met me and stuff. I don't know, that's just me. Maybe he wasn't. But, I don't know, I like Austin Mahone and stuff, and I'm really waiting for, like, new music and stuff, because I know Dirty Work came out, and I got that song, and I like Dirty Work. It's like a mix of like a bunch of genres and stuff. So I don't know, I like really like Austin Mahone and his music and stuff, and like I said, nothing but success and blessings for him, and no bad luck, no good luck at the very least. And if you ever want to meet a celebrity and you have the opportunity and the chance to go to it, go by all means. It'll be worth it if you really love them and stuff. And I hope you'll have a very good experience when you meet your celebrities like I kind of did and stuff like that. And always be nice to them and ask for a picture and hug them, but always know if you can do that. Don't just like go for the hug, you know. Like always ask and stuff. So just be very nice when you meet them, and they'll be nice to you and stuff. So Until next time, I want to say hi to Rami Malek, who I also hope to meet besides Lady Gaga, and stay safe and God bless you guys. And like I said, share this video and stuff because if Austin Mahone sees this, that'll be cool, you know. So